Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm back. Alrighty, we're in the end game now. This is the final installment of the Shows That Watch the Kids series. After I finish this last batch of shows and do like that one last, singular review, the series will be over. So let's do this. But before we do all that, as you know, you should, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, check out on Shopple, which you should do. My DeviantArt and Twitter as well. Yeah, there's good platforms, all good stuff on DeviantArt. I wouldn't really say Twitter, and all the links are in the description. So just go down there and click on them after you watch this video. You know you want to stay here. I'm a good YouTuber. All right, let's start the video now. Oh God. So the first show I'll be discussing in this video is Franklin. Now there was a spin-off show called Franklin and Friends, but it's I don't know, it's just like the same thing as that, but like 3D animated and different voice actors. And Franklin and Friends, it's called Franklin and Friends for some reason. So yeah, so this was a show that was similar to Arthur in a way, where every character is an anthropomorphic animal, and yeah, and also just like Arthur, it taught kids some meaningful life lessons like teamwork, learn to respect the bus driver, and patience. Franklin himself was even voiced by one of Arthur's old voice actors, which is a pretty cool coincidence. Yeah, the show was like super generic, but it still managed to be pretty interesting to me as a kid. And like, yeah, and also, what's with all these like people wanting to beat up Franklin? I don't get that. Yeah, so Franklin gets a 4 out of 5. All right, the next show is Tickety Talk. So this was a show that centered around two kids named Tommy and Tallulah. I don't know. The kids are both like small figures that pop out inside a cuckoo clock, but behind the clock is a charming little town with problems that only they can solve. All the other characters are basically just like anthropomorphic animals, but definitely the weirdest aspect was they made a talking train. Oh, that's cool, interesting. But it was also a dog somehow, and his name was Pufferty. Yeah, that's a little weird. Why would they do that? The show sounds a little stupid on paper, but I honestly didn't think it was that bad. I give Take a Talk a 4 out of 5 as well. Up next is Mutt and Stuff. Like the Fresh Beat Band and Dino Dan, Mutt and Stuff was one of the rare live action shows. The show centers around a teenager named Calvin, who is the son of Caesar Milan, the dog like whisperer, as he runs a school for dogs with like the help of his giant puppet dog friend named Stuff. Really creative name right there. So random. The show kind of teaches you some stuff about dogs, like they probably didn't know about them, like how they can't eat chocolate because they'll die. Idiot. While the show was a little strange to me as a kid, I still kind of enjoyed it a little bit. Yeah, kind of nice charm to it with the fact that it was just like live action. I think yeah. So it also gets a 4 out of 5. Next is Zack and Quack. So Zack and Quack is a show all centered inside of a pop-up book, and there's a new location every single day. Well, like in every episode. The show follows a boy named Zack, his pet duck named Quack, his friend Kira too, and a few other talking animals. I'm starting to sense a pattern here, as they go on adventures inside the pop-up book world. I actually really dig the premise of the show. It's so like artsy, creative, and unique. I don't know, I just love it so much, So Zack and Quack also gets a 4 out of 5. They're really pulling out the stops for these shows. And the last show for today is Mike the Knight. The show follows a young knight in training named Mike, hence the name Mike the Knight, who tries to do good deeds every episode to learn chivalry or something, but always fails and needs help from others in order to do it, and then, yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, Mike lives inside of a medieval-like town, so it emphasizes the chivalry aspect of the show. Mike also has two friends named Sparky and Squirt, who can shoot fire and water, if their names didn't really give it away already. Mike also has a younger sister named Evie, who is a very amateur witch, and there's a running gag where her magic always messes with like Mike's sword, but he always manages to like use it to solve the situations. Excuse me, I don't know, like, the show was just, like, it's okay to me, but, like, I think, like, the best aspect is that, like, in the later half of, like, the show, like, his English voice actor was the same person who played Trek in Dino Dan, and I thought that was kind of cool. But other than that, I don't really care at all. But Mike the Knight still gets a 4 to 5. It's a good show. I like it. Alright, so in the next video, I'll finish up the shows I watched as a kid series by talking about the legendary Blue's Clues. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm actually kind of proud of that because I worked kind of hard on it. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out my Twitter, and my DeviantArt. The links are in the description. I also want you to share this video with your friends, and by doing all these few things, you'll help me a lot to reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, sorry I couldn't get this video out early. I was out doing some stuff, and I was kind of busy. But I promise that, like, regular schedules won't really be, like, so, like, you know, like, later in the afternoon. I'll try to get them out as soon as I can. So if I get one out later in the afternoon, please, like, forgive me for doing so. I will correct my mistake. Alright, I will see you guys next time.